blend of music, vocal performance, dance, and acrobatics, the Peking opera has remained one of the significant treasures of China. First performed for the Qianlong Emperor for his 80th birthday in September 1790, the Peking opera was only made available to the public later on. The influence of Western culture has, however, left the younger generation impatient with the slow pacing of this art, sparking reforms since the late 1980s.
I'm organizing culture activities like this to make the world to know Chinese culture better. So I think this is a good way.
As these reforms continue, the Beijing Cultural Exchange Center periodically invites foreigners in Beijing to experience and appreciate the Peking opera performances, to learn about the makeup and movements.
I did expect it to be more about singing, but actually it's the performance, the dancing, the costumes, the makeup, the acrobatics in it was amazing, beautiful.
The interpretations of the Peking opera culture are also explained to the audience in these events.
This is my first time actually coming to a Beijing opera, but I've seen the characters. I've lived in Beijing for a little while, so it was a really good opportunity to learn about the costumes and the different roles, and I thought that was really interesting, and it makes it make a little bit more sense. I think there's a lot to learn because there's so much culture and so much sort of history, you have to grow up with it, but I'm very intrigued to learn more. I'm very interested in the makeup and the different, like I said, the different characters. My favorite so far is the warrior woman.
The repertoire is mainly about fairy tales of old dynasties, important historical events, tales of emperors, their ministers, generals, and others. From Beijing, China, Julietta Aina, NTA News.